Peter Szanto. So come on up, Peter.
It's Szanto, but it's okay.
Szanto. Right, take it away. Let's hear a little bit about SpringTab.
Let me introduce myself with 4 words. I love great experiences. This is why I believe that every website should be unique to every visitor. And that's what we do, instant personalization. Now raise your hand if you like spam. Anybody like spam? Because everybody hates spam, no one likes it. And e-commerce companies get it, but they haven't really figured out how to do personalization and retargeting. And they are doing okay. They think it's a nice to have, but it is a must. The reason is simple. They are losing in conversion, but we are here to help. SpringTab is a technology-based consulting firm. SpringTab is built into websites, and it personalizes the experience based on the visitor's Facebook data. Imagine if you could get into the heads of your customers. Imagine if you could collect information like what brands they like, what other brands they like, what movies, music they listen to. That's the holy grail of marketing. And this is what we use for one of our clients, Furla, in Hungary. They were doing okay with the online presence, but for an exclusive offer, we asked a simple question. What bag suits you the most? And when you click on the start, we used Facebook login. And with our algorithm, we were able to capture information that for the result we showed 96% of the people said that, yeah, that's my bag. The results were amazing. We could increase their email signups, and out of those subscribers, we could have a 2-digit open rate. But my favorite part is finding more similar people. And that was the difference that we could make. All we did was collecting data from the right source of traffic and bring people there using our social analytics tool and creating a meaningful message out of that data so we could personalize the message. If you combine the two, you get SpringTab. All we did is we bring brands and customers closer with a data-driven understanding. So here we are, looking for new customers and business partners, distribution partners who want to innovate and create the best possible user experience together.
Thank you. Nicely done. Juicy.
Yeah, so Peter, basically if you are on the website of Furla, for instance, you need the customers to make the Facebook login, first of all. And then, which are the kind of data that you're able to gather? It's only, let's say only the kind of interest that they have on Facebook, or you go more deeper into details, gathering, also with artificial intelligence?
You tapped on my favorite topic. It's extrapolation. So what extrapolation is when you have different set of data. It can be on-site, contextual, where they clicked, how much time they spent, what have they purchased. And then you have the social data from Facebook, Google, everything. And then you put it all together and trying to find clues, patterns. And when you have that, that's when you can create those microsegments. So that's one thing, that's extrapolation, what is the most important. The other thing, they will log in at some point, and most important, it won't be everybody who logs in. It will be the most loyal customers who will engage with the brand or subscribe. And whoever does that, they don't need to log in all the 100% of the people, because from the 20% who logs in, we will be able to find patterns for the rest using extrapolation.
Okay. Questions?
Yeah, maybe another very basic question. How do you make money? What is your revenue number?
Yeah, we need to make money, right? So we have 2 services. One is a consulting. This is how we get to understand what the brands want, what data they need together, what technologies they need to use. And they actually pay us to do that. It's for an hourly rate. Usually it ends up between like 5,000 to 10,000 euros. So if you put it in another way, we can work with them on a very deep level to understand what they need. And then we select the technologies, and it will be a monthly fee. It's a very basic monthly fee. One can go from a few hundred euros to 1,000 euros. And it's based on how many monthly visitors they get. So let's say they have 500,000 visitors a month, they pay 500 euros. It's a flat fee, and on top of that, we have a performance KPI.
We got that you would like to expand the social networks, or let's say the sources of the data you need to realize this kind of service. And what about the CRM platforms?
What is
CRM platforms?
I mean, many companies already have in place CRM platforms where we try to build customer journeys following the indication of the data that we have.
You mean like Salesforce, or SA?
They are specific strategy on this.
Yeah, so we actually can be integrated with CRMs as well as CMS or marketing automation tool. So think about us as a plugin, or Magento, like the CMS that web shops use. We are integrated with that, and when they create the profiling, that's another layer of data that we can add to their affination index.
Okay. Love it.
Yeah, can you tell us something about the competitive landscape? Because analytics, big data analytics, social analytics is an area where many players are there. So maybe can you tell us in which things you think you are more performing?
So we are talking about ad tech as an industry, and it is a very competitive landscape. The way we define it ourselves is, first you need to understand the market. It's not about who's better than the other, but how you combine these. And we always tell, so you combine us with Salesforce, Magento, or analytics tools, and we deliver a higher ROI. And as we've seen, if you look at ad tech industry was really slow in the recent years, and they were in the anonym data and B2C, so they didn't identify. But in the recent years, what happened was that from anonym data, we went to identified. And this is our niche, leveraging single sign-ons, partnering up with Gitya, Genrain, collecting that information and combining with anonym. That's our uniqueness.
Right, so Peter, you're really focused on conversion for brands, not just bringing in new eyeballs, but really that conversion piece is your key focus. So you're looking to make brands more money on the people that are already coming to them, and it understands that this is using Facebook right now. Are you using other social media as well, or only Facebook as that information generation tool?
The statement that you made is right. We are like a sniper, so we really want to find the right customer, and whatever platform they are using, and the platform, if it has an SSO, so a single sign-on, we can use that data. Right now it can be Facebook, Google, LinkedIn. Instagram, for example, doesn't have it. I think Instagram should have an SSO. I think it's down the road in their roadmap, but we are getting there.
Okay, Peter Szanto, this was Springtab from Hungary. Thank you very much. Brands looking for